You know, all over South Africa, South America, if you go, Central America, just Google Homa farming, and you will see so many farmers are doing Homa farming. Now, how organic uh, farming is connected to spirituality is like that. Homa farming supports the whole atmosphere. And how do they do it? They just burn some cow dung pats with a little clarified butter, which is called ghee, and some rice. That's all. And they use vibrations. And these vibrations are Sanskrit mantras. Only two of them. It takes 15 seconds at sunrise and sunset. And they find they don't use any insecticide, they don't use any fertilizer, they only use the ash. That's it, as insecticide and fertilizer. And they find they get bumper crops. And if you go to the net, you will find Homa farming all over Central America. So many countries, the agriculture departments of governments are promoting Homa farming, the spiritual farming. And vibrations do work. And not only here, like you do the mantra in one place and you will find there is no pest, and the bumper crops you get in 100 acres around. And that has been like since the 1990s, Homa farming has started in Southern America, and the results are there to see for everybody. So Agnihotra, Triambakam are great vibrations we can use for supporting farms. When I say this Homa and all supports the whole atmosphere and the whole ecology, there have been several instances of people in Central and Southern America where there was a lot of violence in their streets and all. When they started doing the Homa, they found that the violence just diminished. Health improved, diseases just disappeared. So you will find on the net there are lots of testimonies of people. They talk about what happened to them, this happened to me. And amazing things have happened. What are we doing? Nothing. We are just coming in tune with nature. It is simple. It's not rocket science. It's very simple. Anybody can do it. Like when you make enzymes, enzymes are made out of all the raw waste that you generate at home. And instead of just tying it in a polythene and allowing it to rot and create methane, you make it into enzymes. And these enzymes in fact produce lot of oxygen and ozone, which supports atmosphere instead of methane. And secondly, these enzymes itself, the enzymes can be used for cleaning. Like in my house, it's close to 3 years now. I haven't used any acid or phenol in the house. All the pests from my house have disappeared. There are hardly any pests that come to my house, and my house is always open. You've seen there's so much greenery around. All my doors, windows, everything are open, and yet all the pests have disappeared from the house, and because of enzymes. The other use of enzymes is our sink where we wash our utensils never stinks. Our sinks never gets clogged because of the enzyme. So the enzyme goes and digests all the organic waste in the pipe. It cleans the pipe, it removes, it disintegrates the oil molecules or any sort of grease, which usually would form oil cake and create a choke somewhere. They are disintegrated, and wherever this water goes, it cleans the pipe, and from there it's go to a drain. The drain becomes clean. Then there it goes to a river. So everything grows big.
Fantastic. Yeah, ready. From the river.
Yeah, so the drains become clean, and then the water goes into the river. The rivers become clean, and the water goes to the river, flows into an ocean. Ocean will become clean. So if everybody starts using enzyme, all the rivers will become clean, because now no acid and phenol is used in any house. Acid and phenol, see, nature is in a circle. Anything organic is there. When it dies or when its life is over, it gets decomposed. Nature forms those bacteria or some sort of a, what do you call it? insect or something which will degrade it back to mud, you know. So nature has that. So every organic material matter has a corresponding bacteria or something that will convert it back into mud, into earth, without creating a problem for the earth. That's how earth is designed. But when we intervene to be in the name of cleanliness or whatever, when we intervene by adding acids and phenols, we actually end up killing this bacteria. We end up killing these bacteria that are supposed to digest the organic waste, and that produces methane, that produces diseases. So you need to eat more chemicals, and when you add more chemicals, wherever the excess water or overflow from the treatment plant goes, that's going to be going to contaminate. Those chemicals are going to contaminate every river and the ocean. So just work it backwards. From wherever we create waste, from the same place we send the enzymes also which support this bacteria to digest the organic matter, and this treated water goes wherever it goes along with the enzymes, and wherever it goes it creates more bacteria that are supposed to digest waste matter, and you find all our rivers will be clean. Theoretically a very simple solution. Practically we have to start somewhere until everybody is able to do it. So enzymes are very useful in agriculture. The growth is so amazing. It's useful in cleaning in the house, useful on wounds. You have a wound or a burn, apply the enzyme and gone. You have pimples, apply the enzyme, pimples are gone. You have warts, apply the enzyme, warts are gone. Yeah. So lots of uses. Life is integrated. If you do one thing, you might destroy something else or you might support something else also. So like so much waste we create, this waste that is created, you see cities are full of polythene bags with rotting food inside. No? That creates a lot of methane, and methane is 21 times more dangerous than carbon dioxide as a greenhouse gas, because it traps 21 times more heat than carbon dioxide. And this methane is produced in tons every day because of rotting garbage. The simplest thing about community farming is, if not for our health's sake, if not for growing organic vegetables, at least for ecology, if we can take up organic farming, all the waste that is created by us, which otherwise produces methane, can be digested into our terrace garden, our balcony gardens, our windowsill gardens. So no waste goes out of where it is generated. At source it is taken care of, and no methane goes out into the atmosphere. I think that would be a great way to start. So when you do organic farming on your terrace and your balconies, all the waste of the house will be digested there. That itself becomes compost, and from the same compost you get beautiful flowers, fruits and vegetables for you to enjoy. And this is something useful as a community. We can do community farming. Like everybody won't take the initiative, but when there is a group, then there is some joy in working together. Everybody has that. Man is a social animal. Everybody likes it when to do something in a group. And when in a group, that group energy will carry them further. They will start finding benefits out of their community farming. They're going to continue. It will be nice to start a community garden in an apartment block, in a locality. You don't have to do much. You just have to have maybe a barrel like that. That's it. And all your waste can be handled in that barrel every day. And in that one barrel, you can grow 13 things. The one that's growing at the top is a pomelo. And there are 12 holes. And from those 12 holes, I can grow 12 different types of vegetables or a mixture of vegetables in any way, any combinations I want. So one barrel, it's vertical farming, you know, one barrel and I grow 13 things from it, and all my waste that I produced, organic waste that I produce in my house, is digested within that barrel. So it saves so much earth resource. It need not be taken and carried by using fuel to a garbage dump somewhere or to an incinerator somewhere, and to incinerate that garbage you need more earth resource. So it's earth supporting, it's life supporting. So community farming is the future. Today or tomorrow we're going to do it, and lots of cities are already doing it. The wise ones have started. The people who got information first have started. Now the ones who are getting, is their turn to get started.